It's early in the morning. You're savoring your favorite coffee and scrolling through your messages when, out of nowhere, you're confronted with words that feel like a splash of cold water. Someone's harsh comment or an unkind gesture hits you, and suddenly, your day seems a bit less bright. Facing toxic people is a challenge we all encounter, but how we respond to these moments can completely shift the dynamics. Have you ever noticed how a single negative comment can cling to your thoughts longer than a compliment? It's like a stain on your favorite shirt that refuses to wash out. Here is where your power lies, in the ability to see that stain and decide not to let it ruin your shirt or your day. It's about understanding that these harsh moments reflect less about you and more about the other person's internal battles and insecurities. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius offered timeless wisdom. When another person blames you or hates you, or when people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you. This perspective invites us to look beyond surface interactions and understand the deeper motivations behind others' actions. This moment of confrontation with negativity also presents a unique opportunity for self-reflection. I challenge you to dive inward, stripping away the layers of expectations and societal masks. What truths about yourself have been shadowed by others' judgments? Are you allowing someone else's negativity to define your day or your worth? Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together, finding strategies to not only deal with toxic individuals, but also to strengthen our sense of self. Number 1, self-awareness. You've likely met someone in your life who seems to push all the wrong buttons, right? We often call these people toxic because they spread negativity like a cloud of smoke, making it hard to see clearly. But what if I told you there's a way to clear the air and navigate through this smoke without losing your way? It all starts with self-awareness. Just like knowing you're allergic to smoke makes you avoid it, understanding your responses to toxic people can empower you to keep your distance emotionally. It reminds me of a lesson from an old fencing master who taught his students that the real skill in fencing wasn't just in attacking, but in knowing precisely when to dodge. Each time a toxic person lashes out, picture yourself executing a perfect sidestep. You don't absorb the blow because you're aware of your own boundaries, and you respect them enough not to let anyone cross. This doesn't require anger or a counterattack, just a quiet, unshakable knowledge of who you are. Turning this understanding into a part of your daily life isn't as hard as you might think. Consider it like tying your shoes. In the beginning, it's something you have to focus on, but eventually it becomes second nature. When dealing with negativity, take a step back and ask yourself, why does this bother me? Or what can I learn from this? These questions aren't about making excuses for others, but about reinforcing your own mental fortitude. Take a moment to understand that this path will not be free of obstacles. Self-awareness and navigating through the smoke of others' negativity is no fairy tale. There will be days when it feels easier to just react, to throw back what was thrown at you. But that's a fleeting victory, one that feels hollow because it betrays who you are. Each time you choose to respond rather than react, remember you're not doing it because it's the easy choice, but because it's the right one for you. This is about building a fortress within yourself, not from arrogance, but from a place of strength and calm. It's not about ignoring the negativity, but acknowledging it without letting it define your actions. So, embrace the challenge. It sharpens you, makes you more resilient, and in the long run, undeniably stronger. Number 2, forgiveness and memory. Turn your gaze toward the sky. Do you notice how stars shine bright despite the encircling darkness? Think of these stars as people who add value to your life, illuminating your path with understanding and empathy. On the other hand, you may come across black holes, a representation of toxic individuals who pull you into their darkness, stripping you of your joy and energy. Now comes the question, is there a way to navigate this cosmic dance of relationships without getting sucked into these black holes? Picture yourself as a spaceship fueled not by hydrogen, but by courage and wisdom. This courage is your forgiveness, the power cell that absolves people of their faults and lets you soar higher than any toxic influence. It disentangles you from the gravity of resentment that chains you to painful memories and grudges. Yet, every spaceship needs a navigational system. This is your memory, the keeper of life's lessons, the silent whisper in your ear, reminding you to take a detour when a known black hole looms in your flight path. The truth is, our past encounters with toxicity aren't shackles. They are points on a star map guiding us towards safer orbits. Every lesson learned from dealing with a toxic individual, every overpowering emotion felt, becomes a beacon reminding us what to avoid and helping shape our interactions. This combination of forgiveness and memory is the compass guiding us through the complex constellation of relationships. Bearing these thoughts in mind, I ask you to ponder on your journey through this celestial dance of relationships. Through whom do you see the brilliance of a star, and from whom do you need to divert like a black hole? Use your forgiveness as fuel that propels you forward, and let your memory help you navigate to avoid repeating the same pattern in the dance of relationships. In this intricate ballet of life, let us aspire to be the spaceship that forges its path through cosmic chaos with refined grace, driven by the power of forgiveness and guided by the wisdom of memory. Number 3, emotional stability. Navigating life surrounded by toxic individuals can feel like trekking through a dense fog. You lose sight of where you're headed, and every step feels uncertain. But what if I told you there's a way to clear the fog? It starts from within, through the strength of emotional stability cultivated by Stoicism. Think about that one person who, no matter the chaos, never seems ruffled, like a mountain standing firm against a raging storm. This isn't about being indifferent or cold. It's about recognizing that the only thing truly under our control is how we respond to the outside world. Stoicism teaches us that our power lies in our reaction, not in trying to control the uncontrollable. So, when faced with toxicity, we channel our inner Stoic. Instead of engaging in the drama, we pause. It's like being in the eye of a hurricane. Everything's wild on the outside, but here it's calm. This space allows us to breathe, think, and then act from a place of rational calmness. It's about shifting focus from what's happening around us to how we're going to let it affect our inner peace. How do we do this? By practicing mindfulness. Yes, it's tossed around a lot these days, but here's the real kicker. It works. Mindfulness lets us detach and observe the chaos without getting sucked in. It's not about ignoring the toxicity, but acknowledging it without letting it dictate our peace. It's realizing that, much like clouds in the sky, these moments will pass. So the next time you find yourself in the midst of negativity, remember, you're the architect of your peace. Build it strong. Number 4, setting boundaries. Imagine stepping into a world where every interaction you have is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your day. Some strokes are vibrant and uplifting, enhancing the beauty of your existence. Then there are those strokes dark, heavy, and inconsistent, left by toxic people in your life. These interactions don't just leave a mark, they alter the entire masterpiece of your day, your mood, and even your self-perception. Now think about ancient Stoics. They were masters of their own minds, not by avoiding adversity, but by fortifying their inner walls. They knew that not every opinion, critique, or negative energy deserved their attention. What if I told you that dealing with toxic people could be approached with the same stoicism? It's not about building an impenetrable wall, but about choosing which gates to open and when. This selective openness doesn't make you less of a person. It makes you a curator of your own peace. Picture your energy as a limited, precious resource, like water in a desert. Every interaction you partake in is like giving a drop of that water away. Now, would you rather give it to someone who plants seeds in your desert, making it bloom, or to someone who lets it evaporate under the scornful sun? Setting boundaries is about investing your energy wisely, not with arrogance or disdain, but with the calm resolve of a Stoic who knows his worth and the value of his time. It's about calmly communicating, "This is where I draw the line because your peace is not up for negotiation." So let's move forward with this mindset. View each day as an opportunity to paint your masterpiece, to invest your energy where it grows wonders. Remember, respecting yourself enough to set boundaries is not an act of aggression. It's an act of self-respect and wisdom. Start today, not by cutting people out, but by delineating where your garden ends and the wild begins. Watch how the landscape of your life transforms. Number 5. Energy intelligence. Ever find yourself sharing space with someone whose energy feels like a thunderstorm, turning your sunny day upside down? Navigating the choppy waters of interactions with toxic people can test the calmest of minds. But let's turn the lens inward and explore the concept of energy intelligence. It's more than just feeling good vibes or avoiding bad ones. It's about mastering the art of managing your inner reservoir of energy, like a seasoned sailor steering through rough seas. Picture this: you're carrying a bucket of clear water, representing your positive energy. Now, as you walk through your day, each interaction has the potential to either fill your bucket with more clean water or muddy it. Energy intelligence involves recognizing who or what adds to your clarity and who stirs the mud. It's about making conscious choices to protect your energy. When you encounter someone whose presence feels draining, it's not always feasible to cut ties, especially if they're part of your daily life. Instead, think of a filter. This filter is your mental shield, allowing you to interact without letting the negativity seep into your being. Practice quick mental resets, like taking a deep breath and visualizing a barrier that keeps their energy at bay. In ancient times, warriors didn't just train their bodies, they trained their minds to remain sharp and focused amidst chaos. You can adopt a similar approach. Start by incorporating simple energy cleansing routines into your day. It could be a moment of mindfulness, a brisk walk, or even listening to a favorite song. These small acts help reset your energy, keeping your bucket clear. With time and practice, you'll find that your ability to remain grounded and positive, even in the face of negativity, strengthens. This doesn't mean you ignore or suppress your emotions. Instead, you acknowledge them, manage them, and choose where to direct your energy. It's about creating a harmonious balance within yourself, unaffected by the external storms. As you move forward, carry your bucket with care, guard it with wisdom, and let your energy intelligence guide you through even the stormiest encounters. Number 6. Surround yourself with positivity. Imagine being in a room full of vibrant, positive people. Their energy is contagious, and suddenly you feel more alive, more inspired. Now, think of the opposite: a room filled with negativity. It's heavy, draining, and leaves you feeling depleted. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our lives, and this is where our next lesson lies: surrounding yourself with positivity. Consider your social circle as a garden. Just as a gardener carefully chooses which plants to nurture and which weeds to pull out, you have the power to cultivate your environment. This doesn't mean you cut out everyone who's having a bad day, but it does mean prioritizing relationships that uplift and support you. Positive people are like sunlight. They help you grow and thrive. They encourage you, celebrate your successes, and stand by you during tough times. When you're surrounded by positivity, you become more resilient, more optimistic, and better equipped to handle the challenges life throws your way. Start by identifying the positive influences in your life. Who makes you feel valued and appreciated? Who inspires you to be your best self? Spend more time with these people. Engage in activities that bring joy and fulfillment, whether it's a hobby, a sport, or simply spending time in nature. At the same time, be mindful of the toxic influences. You don't have to confront or criticize them. Instead, gradually limit your exposure. Protect your mental and emotional well-being by setting boundaries and prioritizing your peace. Remember, you have the power to choose your environment. Surround yourself with positivity and watch how it transforms your life. Number 7. Learn from adversity. Every storm we weather teaches us something valuable. Adversity, including dealing with toxic people, offers lessons that can shape us into stronger, wiser individuals. It's about shifting our perspective from seeing challenges as obstacles to viewing them as opportunities for growth. When faced with toxicity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Perhaps it's a lesson in patience, empathy, or resilience. Maybe it's an opportunity to practice forgiveness or to assert your boundaries. Every interaction, no matter how negative, has something to teach us. Take a moment to reflect on past encounters with toxic individuals. What did you learn about yourself? How did you grow from those experiences? Use these insights to build your inner strength and wisdom. Embrace adversity as a teacher, and let each lesson guide you toward becoming a better version of yourself. Thank you for watching. Remember, dealing with toxic people is never easy, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can protect your peace and thrive. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you handle negativity in your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and inspiration on your journey to a more positive and fulfilling life. See you in the next video.